I was at work the other day. I know this is going to sound like a hack fucking bit, but it really happened. A lady came up to me at the store and asked if we had camel toe, and then literally caught herself and said, "Oh my God, oh my God." And her face got red. She goes, "Oh my God, I mean mistletoe. I'm so my, oh my God." And I'm like, "It's okay. They're both this way." And then she laughed, but we don't have either. So I walked her from like, "I'm just kidding. We don't carry either, but I didn't know how to handle this." And she goes, "I can't believe I said camel toe." I go, "I can't believe you're still saying camel toe." And then she walked away. Bobby, take it away.
Actually, I'm going to do the beat. Johnny, introduce the show. Boom, boom.
What?
Boom,
What?
boom, 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 boom.
Come on, introduce the show.
You really want me to do that?
I don't know. That's what he's doing. It's just making you do that. I don't know.
Boom. I'll get you started.
Man.
It's the Pat Oates Show with your host. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm no Frank, man.
Oh, I can't do it. I'll do it.
He choked.
All right, then fine, Johnny. Then you gotta do the beat.
Yeah, you gotta do the beat, and Pat will do it.
Yeah. Oh shit! It's the POS show with your co-host Bobby Terrero and your other co-host Pat Oates. And in the house, DJ Jonny Benson. Woo!
What it do, homies?
Yeah, that was some gangster.
It is not going to get better than that, POS fans. We will see you next week.
I'm the piece of shit in that one.
I like doing the air horn.
I'm the piece of shit in the intro.
Not at all. Bobby threw you under the bus. And you had, most people would have just froze. Fuck that. I'm happy you're here, sir. How you doing?
I would have been like, "Hey, welcome to Pat Oates' Sad." No, wait, no, that was the old podcast.
Yeah, you've been on all of them, so it's
yes. I think I've been on 7 times and I spoke 3 times.
Yep. Yeah, I have that problem sometimes. But I enjoy your background, which if people can see, it's
like
my
this.
face on potatoes.
Yeah. All kinds of different potatoes. Yeah. All kinds. I almost want to get out of the way so you can see the whole thing.
There you go. I like that one. I'm Bobby. I really enjoy your new background.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, buddy.
Yeah,
not the one I wanted though. It's not the video. There's a video I wanted of Christmas moves. This is not it.
That is a nice set of balloons. Okay.
It is, but it's honestly, Johnny, it's not the one I wanted. This is a lot more playful and teasing. The other one was more angry and clearly into the music, if that makes sense. Like she was.
That's not Taylor Swift.
No,
that is not Taylor Swift. No,
Swizzle.
Taylor Swift is a good girl from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. She doesn't have all those tattoos.
I like that this girl just took her jacket off and then did her tit trick, and then they throw snow at her. That's her whole
better
thing.
than what they normally throw at her at the end of her video shoots, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't. Let us know. What is it?
I don't watch pornography, but I assumed you and Johnny.
Whoa, she's a porn star?
If you look, the mirrored video, it's literally porncamxxx.com.
Oh, I didn't see that.
This video was uploaded to xvideos.com.
You know what? I wasn't reading. Maybe that makes me a pig, but I wasn't looking for words.
Actually, Pat, this is the modern day Mother Teresa. She's the nun in charge of recruitment.
Nice. Motherfucker Teresa. She's doing the Lord's work, though. I do appreciate her. She is good. So, Johnny, what have you been up to? Johnny's podcast, if you don't know that one, that we were just talking about it. What was the award? It was like the best podcast in Connecticut, right?
Reader's Choice, best of 2021 in Connecticut Magazine.
Nice.
Well, shit, go listen to that then. What's it called?
It's called the Beer Man Beer Podcast, where we talk about comedy, concerts, and beer, man, beer.
Yep. And they get real drunk. And one time, Bobby, because I don't drink, I was on the show. So I brought Dan Brown, who's been on our show many times, and Dan was my drinker for me. And Dan got fucking hammered.
Yeah, did.
Dan's got what some people might call a drinking problem. He went very hard on our last episode.
Nice.
He got blackout drunk. He was just incoherent by the end. He started a sentence, Johnny, and just ended it mid-sentence and didn't finish the thought. Just
did he whistle?
Like, what's up, guys? He was just literally like, yeah, so then I did. Well, and we were like, what?
And then he just goes, I'm very drunk. But we had no idea because he wasn't really, he only grabbed the beer once or twice. He wasn't drank a lot before. And by the end, he was just fucking hammered.
He was out of it, dude.
Yeah. I like to hear him whistle though. He whistles like
We haven't had him out whistle here, but he is. I mean, Bobby, no joke, one of the greatest whistlers of all times.
he's the Eddie
You know
Van
what?
Halen of
I
whistling.
think we've actually had him whistle, not on, but like before we started recording once. Because yeah, he's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's incredible. But he doesn't like how it sounds through microphones. It does
I don't
lose a
know.
little something.
And he didn't do it.
That's being picky.
Speaking of people that blow, I was watching a Kenny G documentary, and it's amazing. I'm going to recommend, and if you go on HBO Max and you watch the Kenny G documentary, I've never watched a documentary where a lady who made it came out and said, "I'm making this because Kenny G is the highest selling instrumentalist of all time, and for some reason, most people hate him, and I want to know why." And I'm like, this is the greatest idea for a documentary. They got all jazz enthusiasts and jazz scholars who are just pissed off at Kenny G's existence. And then they talk to Kenny G, and he's such a fucking nerd who also doesn't even really respect jazz. But it's fantastic. I've watched it twice. It's just great.
He's
Is there a
the
reason to hate him?
Moneyball. Yeah, because he's like the Moneyball of jazz. He's the nerd who has like the musical theory and puts it together because mathematically it makes sense.
See, Bobby, you're wrong.
He didn't go through the suffering and soul of a real jazz musician.
But one part you're wrong at. He doesn't even know music theory. He on purpose says that. He goes, I don't even know that part. I just practice. That's his whole thing. He's like the anti-Allen Iverson. Everything is practice.
Where did you say you saw that documentary?
HBO Max.
Okay, because Hulu had one too, where it explained that he actually was a master of music theory. And then there was an accident where he went to an NWA concert and a group of Bloods brutally beat him to the point that he forgot musical theory, and that's when he switched into jazz.
I
He
didn't
was a
see that
synthesizer for NWA. They didn't know. It was the police one where the police showed up and they were like, "Don't you play that song?" And then Ice Cube was like, "Yo, fuck the police." And then they all got arrested except for obviously Kenny G, because
that one was called Kenny Geer.
I knew it was coming at some point.
You did.
I was waiting for it. Led you there.
Did you guys watch the Woodstock documentary? The Woodstock 94 one?
Yes, I have watched that one. That one's very good too. I've been
classic.
going down a rabbit hole. I'm watching an Ozzy one right now on YouTube, which is really good. But this gets one with Kenny G. Yeah, a lot of people do hate him because they don't think he respects jazz. But one of the best explanation of it was one guy goes, okay, the Harlem Globetrotters, right? They are fun, right? People like it because they can spin a ball on their finger and they can do crazy tricks. Imagine if Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and all them didn't make lots of money and they had to be waiters during the day and they were amazing at what they did, but they had to struggle. But everybody only liked the Harlem Globetrotters. That's how jazz musicians feel about fucking Kenny G, because he has the record for holding the longest note. He did it for 45 fucking minutes. He breathes while he does it, but this one guy just loses it and the thing goes, every fucking jazz musician can do that. It's one fucking stupid thing. He's like, this guy acts like he's the best at it. It's like they can all do it, but they rather play a song. It's so good. They get all mad. It's fantastic. I've never seen a documentary take a turn like that where they're like, we don't know. Fuck this guy. It's like, but it's good. I enjoy it. He's also got billions of dollars. He's also like amazing at golf. He's also incredible at flying plane. He's just good at everything he does.
I imagine he's probably pretty good at sucking dick if he can hold a note.
He's got two children, please, sir. How dare you?
Oh, okay.
I've seen his
Gay
concert.
People can't adopt kids.
How dare you? He doesn't mention any wife or mother of the children, but I'm thinking just because he's got so many women around him.
Does he even use the word wife, or does he use the word like partner?
Neither. He says that he's supposedly the guy who makes the music where other people make love, so that must make him romantic. And no one's ever complained. That's how he said.
I went to the same place Michael went.
That's not.
We both had similar feelings about vaginas.
He doesn't sound that way at all. He sounds like a outstanding Seattle Jew.
I said basically I'm the Elvis Presley of jazz music, and I need these people to think I'm straight. So give me the Michael treatment.
A black woman who's a jazz historian brought up the fact that he's basically like the Elvis Presley, where he stole the black people's music.
It's
It
okay.
made
We've
it-
basically been telling the same stories throughout all of history and just rebranding it over and over and over again. At a
They would
certain
just
point,
play
cops are just
Songbird and
limited.
then watch people get mad. It was tremendous. I highly recommend it. If you want to watch a documentary where it doesn't like they're not jerks, but it's just funny to watch so many people just be so mad at this guy for just doing well.
Where's that? Where do you see that?
HBO Max.
HBO Max.
Yes.
I'm Kenny G, Johnny. With that
Don't
headband,
watch
I
the
can't tell
Hulu
if
one
you're
that
a
Bobby's
biker.
talking about.
I'm Kenny G, Johnny. With that headband, I can't tell if you're a biker or about to blow me. Want to see if I can hold a note
maybe
for
possibly
45
both.
minutes in your lap?
Is that your Kenny G impression?
That's
Come
pretty good. I
on.
like it.
It's very Michael
I'll be your
Jackson.
Harley. You be my
Yeah.
saxophone.
That's it.
Yeah, it's my Kenny G. That's what he sounds like.
No, he doesn't.
What
Sounds
does
like
he
a
sound like?
Jew.
I'm Kenny G.
That's not
Oi.
a Jew.
That's
Oi,
not
hey,
the
I'm
same
Kenny
voice.
G.
He just sounds like a regular nerdy guy.
I've never played an uncircumcised saxophone before, Johnny. Ooh, you should have cleaned the spit chamber, Johnny.
That man.
I did see a
Smells a little
meme the other
moldy.
day that said, that why do uncircumcised people wear condoms? They should just tie the top of their skin. I didn't really get it. I mean, it's a fucked up meme, but I enjoyed it. I liked it. I don't know who said it. It's good. So, Bobby, what have you been doing? We talked yesterday, but how did you have anything crazy happen to you? Is this me doing a segue? What is this?
Do you want me to do something now? Is that what
You don't
you're
have
going
to. I'm
say?
just asking if you had anything besides what we talked about.
I've been thinking about books. You ever notice how like books are only inspiring stories?
For the
Like-
most part, yeah.
Like, cause you're always like, oh man, I'm gonna make this decision, and you can quote like any book where it's like about somebody makes a leap or does something. Nobody ever just writes the book about like this guy got up, worked a 9-to-5 job, never really did anything, never, you know what I mean? Like there's
Right.
never
There's
any evidence of-
usually some redeeming value to a story. That's kind of what you want to do.
right, and you could like, but no, but you could have a redeeming story and be like, and then he left a nice little fortune behind, and his kids and grandkids were happy, and he died happy and looked back and had a long, fulfilling. It's always like, and then he decided to quit his job, burn his apartment, or his boss's apartment to the ground, and took off on the. You know what I mean?
I guess.
know,
I
it
mean,
just
there
feels
are
like-
some stories like you're saying the other way too, but yeah, for the most part, you're right.
I want to write a book about a guy who just doesn't do anything, and then like get a fame and like forge it to make it look like it's from a famous author that people think's really deep, like the guy who wrote Ulysses. I'm blanking on his name, or The Portrait of an Artist as a Young Man, and like just be like, oh, this is his lost manuscript, and then they'd be like, let the literary scholars analyze it, and then be like, aha, I caught you, Belinda Commonsberger, you fucking cunt. You've been lying to students for 30 decades, and this is entrapment. You're no longer getting a teacher's license, and we all know you banged the football coach, and that's why I had to buy his wife the same dress as Sean.
Oh my god.
I think you're going to sell a lot of books.
Yeah, I'm in.
Thank you.
And you
John.
don't
I
need to
like it.
forge it, Bobby. I can help you. You don't have to forge it
Yes.
because we can
You
use
know a
Dan
famous
Brown.
author?
Dan Brown,
Oh, perfect.
because his name is also a famous author from the Da Vinci Code, and we can just have him sign it.
Yeah. I wanted to really be like, oh no, it's the simplicity. It means this. It's clearly a reference to Buddhism, and it'd be like, no, he just liked eggs.
Where's Dan Brown? I was hoping he'd be here. There's an extra square he could be in.
He's on all the time. We were giving you your own spot.
Where's Ben Ortiz?
He's not on
Oh,
all
boy.
the time. Yeah.
I make one joke about Kenny G trying to blow Johnny, and he's bailing, looking for another guest.
That's because last time Johnny was on, we put Ben Ortiz on, and that was fucking real weird.
Ben Ortiz, he was fascinating.
Yeah, he still messages me at least 4 times a week.
Lucky you.
Yo,
Don't worry,
Pat,
baby, if
how
the
come Joe
saxophone
Cook
makes
won't
you
book me every
uncomfortable-
show? Why don't Joe Cook book me more? He should book me. He's Joe Cook, and I know him. He's the only man I know. I don't
Spoken
know.
Joe.
Yo, Pat,
worry,
if
the
I get a
saxophone-
ride all the way to Elbow Room, is that a good move for me to go? And should I do clean comedy there? I'm like, why would you do clean comedy? He goes, someone said I should do clean comedy. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Don't worry if the saxophone makes you uncomfortable.
Kenny G. He's
I
back.
play mean slide trombone. Go ahead, Pat.
Oh, you want me to do some Kenny G or what?
You look like you had something you wanted to do. My bad.
No. While you were doing Kenny G, I was getting ready to pull a story. You're perfect. That's what you're doing. You're good.
Well, I feel like this bit may have run its course, and the more I try to hit on Johnny, the angrier he seems to get.
Pat's angry that Kenny G stole all like Chuck Mangione's.
He did.
Stole his thunder.
I can't tell if he hates jazz music or it's clearly anti-Semitism.
A little both. What the hell happened there? Oh, is a story?
This is a story, and it's one that happened to me the other day.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah, I went to Lowe's with my friend Dion. Go ahead. What was that, Bobby? What was that, Kenny?
Did you know the G stands for Goggles Wangowitz?
I did not know.
But you can understand why I abbreviated.
Wangowitz?
Yeah, you can understand why I abbreviated the G, though, right?
I get it. That's a mouthful, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, the guy said it would hurt album sales.
That's Dion in the sandal suit there?
Dion is not in the sandal suit. Dion was the one who took the photo. We were at Lowe's, and I saw this Santa, and I was like, "Oh, I want to take a picture with this Santa," and I put it up, and then right away, Dion was like, "Hey, don't some of the people from like Compound Media still follow you?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, why?" He was like, "Well, they're fans, because they're probably going to say some things about this Santa," and yeah, they did, and it right away was like, I didn't know he could wear blackface. Is that Santa always late and come a day later? It's like, there's a lot of things. Here's the problem with this. I did take the picture with, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say I just wanted it. I took a picture because it was Black Santa. And I wasn't doing it because of a racist thing. I just never seen a Black Santa. And I was shocked to see it at Lowe's hanging out next to the gumballs. And I was like, all right, I'm going to take a picture with it. But then I was like, well, I have no problem with Black Santa. But then the more I thought about it, I do. And I don't want this. This is not racist. This is me thinking about someone created Santa. Now, I'm not sure who the first person was who wrote that, made Kris Kringle and all that stuff. But when someone created something, in their mind, they created a character and it happened to be a white person. Why does that have to change when it's Santa? When someone makes a fictional character, why do we now have to go back and change the color of them? But that's how the creative person want to do it. If someone didn't like my joke, I don't want them to stop and change my joke because they want to get the Chinese guy in the joke. I mean, if I was going to put one in, fine. I think it works in real life. If you're going to have a TV show, then it shouldn't just be 5 white people on the TV show. When it's a show about something and it wasn't already something else, you shouldn't just throw in 5 black people or 1 tranny and make it different. Now, Santa is not supposed to be a black guy because they don't live in the North Pole. I'm not trying to be a dick. They're not even real anyway. So why would you just make this? Because no one's going to buy this one. And if they do, people are going to do weird shit like me take a picture with it. Who's the piece of shit in this story? Is it me for overthinking Black Santa? Is it people for making Black Santa? Is it Lowe's for making one Black Santa and putting them by the garden section and next to the gumballs where no one's going to walk over anyway? If you're going to display your Black Santa, put them out front and be proud of it. Who's the piece of shit? Johnny, go first.
I would say Lowe's is always the piece of shit.
Okay.
First of all, nobody that works there has any idea what a tool is or where to find anything. And I believe that Santa was put there just for this type of situation so that curious white folk like yourself would say, hey, here's something unusual. Let's take a selfie. And I understand your feelings of this, and I feel the same way about Jake from State Farm. I don't think we needed 2 Jake from State Farms. You know, I thought the first one was doing just fine with just his khakis. You know?
Yeah, was nobody getting insurance because he was white? Like, I don't understand. Like, you could have another guy work there. You could have introduce a new character, but why did he have to be Jake?
And not only that, not only is it they have to make a black Jake from State Farm, they also made him manipulate lesbians into giving them free meat. Yes. If you watch those commercials, it just, I'm not really a big fan of the new Jake from State Farm.
No, and he also thinks everyone's in love with him. Like a lady runs away from her wedding and he automatically says it's a plot twist because she doesn't love me. It's like, why would she love you? You're just some guy who works at State Farm. I agree with you 100%. Now, to get back to the Lowe's part, you're even more right. Because I went with Dion. Dion wanted to go there because they were selling this, I guess, usually $40 like industrial strength flashlight that you use to fix cars and so to see underneath the cars and all that shit. I'm not a car person, whatever, but Dion needed it. and they were selling it for only $7. It was advertised online for $7. We went there, walked around, tried to find it. We asked someone where the flashlights are. They said, "Oh, we looked it up. We have 20 of them. Good luck trying to find them." And they wouldn't help us try to find them. And then I found the slot where the hook was, where the SKU number was, where it was supposed to be, and there was 0 there. And then we started staring up at their inventory trying to find it for 20, but we just gave up and fucking left. So the only thing I did productive there was take a picture with Black Santa. So why wouldn't you help us? You have 20. Then you said, "Good luck." Fuck you, Lowe's. Bobby, who's the piece of shit?
It's Jamal. Oh yeah, Jamal, what are you wearing? Damn, you a freak, Kenny G.
So
That's
Bobby's the
gonna be a
piece of
commercial.
shit.
No. The piece of shit in the story isn't you
Okay.
for overthinking Santa Claus. But I do think you're wrong on that note. And the thing about Santa Claus is it's bigger than the fictional character now. He's become an idea. And like my parents, when they explained Santa to me, were like, no, we really believe in the spirit of Santa. And like my mom was really poor, and around Christmas, her parents always got it done, that they always got one nice gift. And that's a really important idea, a message of hope, particularly around the holidays. Like, I think that's a really important message to kids, you know, something to grasp onto and hold on to. So if in your mind you're black and Santa's black, who cares? You know what I mean? It's Lowe's, and it's not for putting it in the back. You live in a very white part of Connecticut, right?
Yeah, but this isn't where I was living. This is not.
Oh, okay.
This is in a for people in Connecticut. It's in Newington, Connecticut. So there's your mix. You got a bunch of different people there.
Okay. Well, then put it in with the other Santas. I dream of a day where all the Santas can march together. It's Lowe's, though. Can you put the picture up for one more second for me?
Yeah. You gonna make fun of me? I was just
No, not at all.
relaxed.
There's something I found hilarious in the picture, though. It's that it looks like Santa's bringing the shitty gumball machines. Here's your gumball machine, bitch. Ho, 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 motherfucker. Here's a gumball machine. That sucks.
Nice.
Shut your bitch ass up. I'm off to the next house.
Yeah, it was a weird placement where they put. It's not like they had several. It was just one chilling.
It looks like he's giving you the gumball machine.
Maybe I didn't take them. I should have. America's #1 selling Black Santa, I guess, is that sign next to him. I don't know.
I actually, however, love Black Santa, and in college exclusively would decorate my room with Black Santa Clauses.
All right, and this is where I guess I get more ignorant. I thought that's why there was Kwanzaa. Am I wrong?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
And I don't. Kwanzaa is a celebration of the African culture and heritage, I believe. And I'm far from an expert on it, so I'm just shooting my best guess here.
Right.
But I think it's more like an addition to, like, you're Irish, right, Pat?
Yeah, well, my family says I am, yes.
Okay. But do you have members of your family who are like, hell yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day, let's go drink?
No, that's the one
No?
thing I like about my family. But my
Okay.
ex-wife was like that, so I get it.
Yeah. And Johnny, I'm sure you know people like that, right?
Well, I'm
They're
not
like,
Irish, but
But you
I
know
know,
the
I know
type.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom's family's like that. And they're also Catholics. They would celebrate Christmas and they would celebrate their Irish heritage too. I think it's more about celebrating the African American culture and their principles.
Oh, I
would
thought
be
Kwanzaa
more-
happened because Christmas was white people shit and it was boring and lame and they wanted more fun. Because Kwanzaa seems more fun.
It definitely is. I think it's more akin to like a New Year's, and like remember to keep these, and I could be way off here, but like keep these principles in mind as you go through the year.
When did you first learn about Kwanzaa?
First grade, Miss Jones.
Oh, I learned about it by my kids watching Blue's Clues. And Steve introduced us to Kwanzaa. Like, that's for real. Like, I was like, what's this? And Steve taught us about Kwanzaa.
Miss Jones is why I have a hatred of authority.
I still have no idea what it is.
No, neither do I, obviously, by the way I was explaining. But I do know it does better in the in most stores when you sell merchandise than Hanukkah does. It's #2.
Because you can't haggle at Big Lots.
We did have a lady come in and go, "Where's your Hanukkah stuff?" And I said, "Oh, maybe it's coming later." She goes, "It's the 3rd day." And I'm like, "All right, I don't know." I don't know what's going on. The year before, all we had was just paper plates that had a menorah on it and napkins, and I'm like, Jews don't use paper plates. This won't work.
It's not kosher.
It's not kosher at all. So good. I believe that I'm the piece of shit. Because I could have just had these thoughts and not taken a picture with it. Instead of taking a picture with it, I am being an asshole because I wouldn't take a picture with a white Santa or any other. But if there's any other color Santa, I'm doing it because I think it's funny that he's black, and that is fucked up. And I should be more open minded to other people. Like you said, it's just the thought of Christmas. It's all it really is. Like it can be whatever. But Christmas has always been it's just a white Santa. When people see a black Santa in a mall, I think kids are like, I can't sit on his lap. That's not him. And that's because it was shoved down people's throats. I guess it really shouldn't matter. It should be. I mean, I hope no kids are watching this. Santa's not real. So Santa's whoever your dad is. So, and I could do a very easy joke about how that's why there's no black Santa because no one knows their dads when they're black. But I wouldn't do that joke because that's not the Christmas spirit. What I'm saying is I should believe in black Santa. Correct?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
You were saying before the podcast that he works one day a year and makes everybody sing songs about him doing it. So you were saying that before the show. I don't know why you're not saying it now.
No, I was saying that before because I thought it was better then.
You're like,
if you want to,
you're like it makes sense because he works one day a year and then makes people sing songs.
Well, I actually said on that one day he works a year that he actually doesn't really work and he just files for unemployment. That's what I said he does. That's fine.
See, Pat doesn't have to go for the low-hanging fruit. He can hit the home runs too. he can add a level of wit to it. Right,
Yeah.
Johnny? You get it.
It
Oh
was
yeah.
weird. It was weird. There was not even a movie theater at Lowe's, but he found a movie screen and started yelling at it. I was like, Santa, stop. People are trying to watch this movie. We get it. You're involved in it, but Optimus Prime can't hear you.
What other kind of figurines did they have? Because you could have some fun.
They had nothing else. That was the crazy part. There was Christmas trees for sale, but there was no other figurines or decorations or anything. Just Black Santa next to gumballs.
They didn't have any white Santas. They didn't have any white Santas?
No. There was no other Santas in all of those. They just had one Black Santa. That's why it feels like it was fucked up.
Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying now.
Like they put it there. I think Johnny's right. They put it there so people like me would take a picture with it.
Yeah, no, I do believe that. It's like there's probably a camera on it, keeping track of the people. Like went over and took a picture, you know.
Yeah, I'm on a list now somewhere as the next Grand Wizard.
Yeah, that's what got you on the list.
Pat, did you remember the one at Side Street Grill?
No. Which one was there?
They had one at Side Street Grill.
They had a Black Santa there. I don't remember that.
Yeah, right by the little barber chair you walked in.
Oh shit! Yes. Okay. Yeah.
You remember now, right?
Remember that. Fuck. There was one. I didn't take a picture with him though.
I would draw the line at a Jewish Santa.
But how?
That's pushing it. That's pushing it,
right? Like,
you know?
I don't think you could be. Well, you could tell by the quality of the toys.
No, I meant if it was a figurine like that. No, because what I think I know what you're thinking, and I think that you would think it's Italian.
What are you saying? Oh, what are you thinking? Because I was thinking just instead of a Santa hat, just a short little one with a white dot.
You changed the outfit because Black Santa didn't change the outfit.
No. But like, I think that'd be fun.
Because I thought Black Santa had a Kango on. That'd be cool.
Dude, that's what Starbucks should do. Just put Jewish Santa Clauses out front. Be like, oh yeah, conservatives, you were mad about our cups. Enjoy this. Oh yeah, and then they can play my music and have me blowing Santa Claus.
It's Krish Kringle with a K-R-I-S-H.
It's me, Kenny Gargle Cockowitz.
I don't know how you're doing that name without fucking choking on the Gargle Cockowitz, but you're doing well.
It's an art skill. Don't you remember I can hold a note for 45 minutes?
Yeah, in 47 seconds, I fucking remember. I remember
I'm good at gargling things and breathing at the same time.
All right, where's this other one? Oh no.
I had something happen to me.
Oh, go ahead.
I
Something
bought.
else.
I was at the mall, and I was buying a new jean jacket, which then I realized really limits what I can wear. But that's a different story. And I go through the line, and everything's on sale. Like they're doing their Black Friday deals still. And
Black
I
Santa
buy
Friday?
Nope, just Black Friday.
All right.
I had to think about it for a second. It might have been, but
He
no.
should be the new guy for Black Friday. Black Santa should be the guy for Black Friday. They need one.
Yo, get yourself a deal, homie.
You like TVs, motherfucker? Go ahead.
This is the Patreon one, right?
Unfortunately, no. Stevie Lou already made sure that was the Patreon one.
So I go through, buy the jacket. It's already 75% off. It's very cheap. I don't spend a lot of money on things. And the woman's like, "Do you want a credit card?" And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "You could save like another 50% if you get a credit card." And I'm like, "It's really okay." And that's like, I get it. You work in retail, Pat. Do you guys have credit cards?
We do. We have to offer it, but after we say it once and someone says no thanks, we let it go.
Okay, Johnny, have you ever had to sell anything like credit cards at a store?
Yeah, I worked at a record store before.
Okay, so you know the idea.
Yeah.
And like they have a quota
Yeah.
they have to hit, so I get it. So I'm like, "No, thank you, ma'am." And then she goes, "Well, it's just dumb. You could save $20 on this jacket if you would get a credit card." And I'm like, "Whoa." And in my head at this point, I'm thinking, like, "Listen, you old ass bitch, I don't want a fucking credit card." And maybe the fact that you're 90 years old and still a cashier at J.C. Penney's means you're not the one who's making the type of financial decisions I should listen to.
Yeah.
Didn't say anything either like that, just kind of chuckled it off and laughed, right? And then like clearly the manager saw what was going on and knows her and kind of came over and was like, "That's Betsy. She tries real hard. Did you know she has the most credit cards of anybody in the whole region of J.C. Penney? Show them your badge, Betsy." And she has like this credit card. It's like a gold credit card pin on her, name tag, which hey, I don't wear anyway, because like who's making me wear a name tag? But that's again another story. But then I waited until the manager left and was like, "Hey, I just want to thank you, Betsy, for all the work you've done for Al Qaeda. The funds you guys raise off of those credit cards has done so much good. Please keep up the good work." And then I kept circling back throughout the day. Like I'd grab Annie Ann's and be like, "Gotta love Annie Ann's while you can, huh, Betsy?" And then I would walk by and be like, hey, Betsy, any of these stores around here you think need a message? You know what I'm saying? And then I'd like point to my backpack. Just fucked with this old lady for a while. So who's the piece of shit in that story? Is it me for trying to convince an old woman that the credit card she worked so hard to sell is for the Taliban? Is it the credit card companies for taking advantage of people desperate enough to try to save $20 to pay 48% interest on a credit card? Is it Betsy for trying to sell credit cards, you old bat? Or is it the manager who tried to resolve the situation but clearly just didn't give a shit? Pat, you're the manager. We'll kick it to you first.
All right. Well, now Betsy's obviously being told she needs to do it. And listen, we have a couple people at my work that we do the rewards cards as well. And that one you have to get pushed more. And we have certain people that do really well at it. And since they do really well at it, one manager always pushes it on them to do more all the time, which isn't fair. Everyone should have to do the same amount and try to get them. You can't really help who comes in. But long story short with that thing, the problem is if Betsy's already shown she's good at it, the manager's getting in trouble when they don't get enough credit card signups. That's what's happening there. So they Betsy's their go-to. They push it her, they put things on her, but then they're the ones who get to reap the rewards, the managers from all that shit. But the problem is that a credit card in this day and age is fucking insane. No one's making money. Every lot of people lost jobs. And most of those stores and the credit cards, who sign up, yeah, you'll save 50%, but you'll lose that the second you do it because there's a 29% interest rate on your fucking credit card they're signing you up for. So Betsy's fucking you over because she's 90 and she doesn't give a shit because she's not going to be paying her bills anymore. She's like, you might as well do the same fucking thing. So you might as well just got a fucking credit card and just put it in her name and maxed it the fuck out. But the piece of shit is the managers who fucking push Betsy, who's 1,000, and make her think she's important when really she's just a fucking shill.
I agree. It's the managers because again, she's 90 years old. She doesn't give a shit about this company. She doesn't have stock in it. And if she does, it's not going to appreciate by the time she sees it. She's just doing what she's told. And like the manager joking about it is really what irritated me and why I made the whole Al Qaeda joke. Because it's like,
best.
fuck you.
But like you were
Yeah.
gonna sign up after. Like once he said her
She's
value.
the best. She's the best puppet. You've brainwashed her the best.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Betsy. You're the king of the idiots.
She's
Everybody
good at
gets a
this,
hug.
and she also has dementia, so she doesn't even know she's good at it. That's great.
And she's really lost the capabilities for a moral compass. Johnny, we'll kick it to you next.
I think the credit card companies are the piece of shit in this one.
Yeah.
Because that's where the root of all evil comes. That's where I think the manager's just doing the job.
Yeah, you're right. Because like at the end of the day, it's a crazy thing they've made up. It's just like, hey,
Yeah.
listen, you know you have money now, but we'll let you have this magic card, and you better give us extra money later. It is a weird, I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today thing that has gone on forever, but the hamburger is quite expensive.
Well, Pat, did they make you suggestive sell things if you're working a register where you're at?
Nope.
All right, so
They're already done when they're there. We have to ask you for a rewards card. If you don't have one, try to sign you up. And then once you do that or don't do that, we can quickly say, would you like to sign up for a Big Lots credit card? But then after that, we just skate past that. We do that. We don't push that one as much as we do the rewards card because we want to get them coupons, get them on the email list, all that kind of shit. Not that we're really trying to sell them things then. We're just sending them our ads because nobody really takes the paper ads anymore. So,
because I remember
actually,
in the 90s,
what you want is their data. Believe it or not, that's the biggest tool right now that
Right.
people are selling. Like Comcast, everybody's like, "Oh, Comcast, they're such a great internet company." Actually, what it is, they have all your data that they're selling. That's why they're so profitable. Sorry, go ahead, Johnny.
in the 90s when I worked in the record store, we had to ask every customer if they wanted to buy a 99-cent blank tape with their whatever they were buying, and if we didn't, we get in trouble.
why that?
That was the item they were pushing. You got a little stack of 99-cent blank tape. We have to ask everybody if they wanted one.
That's awesome.
I hope on that tape was a guy's sex tape that he just made audio and he's trying to get rid of it. His wife didn't find it. Just like, get rid of him, yo. Like I said, so much crazy shit. You know who I had sex with? Kenny Gaggle Cockestein, whatever his name was.
It's an Artie Robb album.
Ooh,
Starts
deep
out.
cut. I think I've told you about that, Bobby, before, but there's a comic that we love, Artie Robb. But at open mics, he would try to sell his DVDs. And he would just go around. He would do like 12 minutes. We were supposed to do 5. And then he was done. He would literally, he's a giant, tall black guy who would go to every table and be like, you want that DVD? And they get all scared and have to buy it. And people would legendary would happen all the time. We'd always hear about somebody coming back and going, it was blank. And he goes, oh, you need to buy another one then?
The sex tape was going to be like something, just a small town boy. Hang on a second.
All right.
You said, aha, I've got you. You thought you were sleeping with a 15-year-old. No, ma'am. I clearly could tell by the Instagram pictures you were almost 52 years old.
Rue Powell.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sounds
well,
like
we'll
Kenny
see what
G.
we'll see what my cop friend says. Hi, it's me, Kenny G. I'm actually a cop. I'm gonna blow you if you just let me play your slide trombone. We'll let you off with no problems. Actually, I've got a better idea. I'm a coke-doing record producer. This is a gun. Oh my God, we'll let you go. Yeah, we'll let you go after I blow you. Just give me the tape and I'm out of here.
I can't wait till next week when you really work on your Rue G character. It's a combination of the two of them.
It's me, Rue Gargle Cockowitz. But I'll just go by G for short.
Oh, Lord.
Because everything about me is a lie.
Don't worry,
Sorry.
Johnny. I'm also lost, and I know what he's doing. So don't.
Okay.
There's a little house cleaning, Johnny.
That was some deep cuts. That was good stuff. So
That's punishment for your pedophilia. You have to drink 2 bottles of blow your asshole out sauce.
So I don't know if I'm asking Kenny G or Bobby, but either one of
You
you.
can ask me what's up.
All right, who's the piece of shit in your story?
For me, the piece of shit in the story is the manager. Not for the reason you said, but you need to know how to get people. Like I think I've talked about this in the past. When I worked in bikes, we sell protection plans. I'm sure you guys had similar things. And when I was in charge and we had the managers who maybe were a little more free with the rules, every month we led the entire company in these NSPP sales, not like the district, not the region, the entire company. Because we would do things, people would be like, wait, your bikes don't come with kickstands? Yeah, they don't. But if you get a protection plan, they come for free. And then you just penny out the kickstand that, costs 30 cents.
Oh
hit
shit!
your numbers and things
so
like
they make
that.
you have to you get something if you buy the protection plan.
Not that wasn't the rules. That's how we did things.
That's what I'm saying, yeah, because we
Like-
sell protection plans for all electronics, but you don't
Yeah,
get anything
yeah.
extra besides the protection. You don't
No,
have
no,
to
no,
buy
no, no,
it.
no. This was just us winning.
Yeah.
This was a manager who had his eyes on the prize and was like, "We need to hit this number. This is how we're gonna do it." You know what I mean? So, if this manager had seen like, if you really want to hit your credit card numbers, what you do is you offer your own promos a little bit. You sell it to the individual. Like, if you went up there, Pat, I feel like if they were trying to sell you a credit card, they'd have a tough sell. But if they were like, "Hey, this will also give you a free year subscription to this website where you can watch all these animes your kids are super into," like that might be appealing enough that you would consider it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm talking about know your audience. Johnny,
I've
if they were
definitely
like,
signed up for one thing because they offered me something else on the internet all the time.
yeah, exactly. Johnny, if you were getting a credit card, you'd probably be like, no. But if they were like, hey, you get subscription to Beer of the Month for free.
Shit,
It's
free
beer, man,
T-shirt. I'm
beer.
in, man. You know, yeah.
Exactly. For
I
me,
sign up
I'd
for
have to
credit
be
cards
like-
for stupid reasons all the time.
Yep.
and then it'd be me, like at the Wizard of Oz. They'd be like, and for you, sir, what can we do for you? I'd be like, I kind of just want Lindsay Lohan to blow me. And they'd be like, well, we don't have Lindsay Lohan, but we have me. It's Kenny G.
Oh no, he's back. He's everywhere,
gone.
Kenny G.
I feel like that bit may have run its course.
Kenny Gohan. And he's
Kenny
back.
Kokowitz, get it right or get it nothing.
Mean Girls. That'd be great if you just play the soundtrack to Mean Girls. All right. We'll do one more story, then we'll run away. How about that? I'll get that. So I've got one
Well, can I
more
do
of
one
this
thing real quick then?
Yeah, do that while I'm pulling the picture up. Go ahead.
So, Johnny, I don't know if you know this. I've had a lot of hit TV shows that I've been writing on recently and directing.
All
and
right.
all that jazz.
That's what's up.
Nickelodeon mainly. The first one's a game show. It's called 15 or 19. We make guys look at pictures of slightly provocative women, and they have to decide if they're 15 or 19.
Oh,
And then we had Rev Tarded, which was about a priest who joins the seminary because he tells them anything's possible with God, and the priest really can't argue with that logic. It's just hijinks. But this one's actually a PSA, and I got to be honest, I thought we had a female guest tonight, so I just told him we were going to shoot it on the show. But are you game to play the role of a female, just so I can shoot it over to the studio quick?
well, sure.
All right,
You need
cool.
me to do
Pat's-
anything?
Yeah, you're gonna play the male role. I think you know your part in this. We kind of already talked about it. Just to
Right,
set the
but I wasn't
scene.
sure which I was gonna play. I'm gonna play the male. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
no worries. What it is Pat's a young boy. Picture a young Pat Oates. He's actually a white guy. He doesn't really. Oh my God, there it is. And Johnny, you're actually a young Puerto Rican girl. You're about 19 years old. You're both freshmen in college, and Pat wanted to impress you, but Pat's name isn't Pat, it's Billy, and yours is Esmeralda.
All right.
And so Pat's gonna try to impress you, and we'll just kind of shoot the scene. And go ahead, Billy, take it away.
Wait, hold on, real quick. What
Yeah.
do I need? Then I hate that I have to get into character. Esmeralda is she like Latino?
Puerto Rican. Yeah.
Okay.
Puerto
Okay,
Rican.
okay.
Yeah. But you know what you did and why you've got your lines. We've already
I
gone
know.
over all
I
that.
just wanted to make
All right,
sure I'm
cool,
in the
cool, cool.
character.
So, and it's like this is kind of Thursday night. I know there really aren't dances in college, but it's a TV show, so they're getting ready for the big dance because it can't be like the frat party where he's gonna date rape her. You know what I mean? It has to be like he has to try to win her over. Not like real life, not like back in the day, right, Johnny?
Oh,
Just kidding, buddy.
I don't remember.
Exactly.
He was the one that got drugged, baby.
I remember though. Okay, Pat, take it away.
So wait, I'm starting?
Yeah.
Wouldn't
You have
Esmeralda
some-
talk to me first?
No, you run up to her excited. You have some news to give her.
Oh, okay. All right.
And 3, 2, 1.
Oh, hello, Barry. It is me. It's me, Esmeralda. I am Barry. We're happy to see you today. How are you? I just finished delivering.
Cut.
Why are you jumping?
So much food. We're hungry.
Cut.
I don't know. My uncle, he invented COVID. Okay. Wait, what's wrong?
Cut. Pat, you got to walk up and tell her you learned something first. You have to set up.
I was
the
telling
joke.
about What I learned, my uncle invented COVID.
No.
Cut me out.
Why are you talking that way? Do you remember that part?
Because I'm
You have to
Chinese.
introduce the bit. No. Damn it, dude. This was such a good bit.
I just did fine. What do you mean?
You forgot the whole setup, dude.
Yeah. I definitely forgot the whole setup. I just know I was supposed to do a Chinese voice and see how Johnny reacted to it.
That's just racist how you did it.
That's the whole show.
No. That's just race. There was a
No,
joke
I mean
there,
our
man.
show.
No, there was a joke there.
You do setups, I do racism. I thought that was the thing.
You didn't do the setup.
All right, what's the setup?
No.
No, come
We'll come
on,
back
do
to
the
it.
setup.
No, at this point, you and Johnny
Oh,
just have to
stop
sit in
it.
that.
Don't be a bitch. I
No,
let
we'll
you
do
do
it at some
Kenny
other
G
point.
for an hour.
We'll come
did
back to it in
Kenny
a couple
G
of weeks.
for an hour. Give me the setup.
We'll come back to it in a couple of weeks when it's
No,
fresh.
no,
It'll be good.
No, I'm doing it now. You know who I am? I'm the greatest actor of my generation. People still believe my mom is dead. Do you
But
understand?
it's entirely.
See, Johnny knows. I'm the greatest actor of all
It's
time.
entirely a shock laugh. It doesn't matter what the setup now is. People know the punchline.
I will change it. I'm that good of an actor. Just tell me what the setup is. I will change what I do.
All right. Billy is apologizing to Esmeralda because he has AIDS.
You didn't tell me about AIDS. No, I would have
didn't
remembered
remember.
AIDS.
Nope.
AIDS
that's
is
the
like the
setup.
old Alamo. You always remember
Yeah.
AIDS.
He got it from Kenny G.
Kenny G
So-
wasn't even part of this because we didn't talk about Kenny G until I brought it up today. Now you're mean.
I'm pretty sure I'm the writer of Johnny. Who wrote this bit? Do you think it was me or Pat?
Well, you said you did. I believe it.
Right? Yeah, exactly. So who do you think would know better if it was about AIDS?
I think
and
you're
Kenny
being
G? Me
dishonorable.
or Pat?
Oh, you disrespect whole family. All right, fine. Oh, Esmeralda, I got so much AIDS. Oh, HIV riddled through my whole body. It's horrible. It's like the Great War of gay sex. It's horrible how much HIV I have. But other people, straight ones, can have it too, like Arthur Ashe. But it's okay. I have AIDS, and also my name is Billy. Hello. Better?
See.
No, you got to talk to me.
I did. I agreed with you.
And
I don't know how to be.
scene.
That was it.
Guys, I
You're
know we've
shitty
had some laughs.
Esmeralda. How dare you?
A lot of people think HIV and AIDS are only hitting a certain portion of society. This is just one of many scenes that plays out every day in America, where a young Chinese man infects a young Puerto Rican woman with HIV. Please wear condoms. Planned Parenthood Society of America. That's our new sponsor. I don't know if you knew that. That's what they
Hi.
have for us.
I'm TV's Pat Oates. I play Billy in the upcoming TV show, Billy and Esmeralda. And I know in the show we joked a lot about AIDS and things like that. But AIDS is not a joke. And you know what else isn't a joke? Silk City hot sauce. You should put that shit on everything. If you have AIDS, pour some badass Jew on there and it'll go away. I don't know if
Honestly,
that's
if you have
scientifically
AIDS-
there, but I know it's so fantastic. Use
If you
promo
do
code
have-
POS. You save 15% on all the sauces. You could get Badass Jew. You could get Nightmare. You could get Jonestown. All the things. Bobby go away. He'll go away. But hot sauce don't go away. You go on Silk City hot sauce. You use promo code POS. And you save 15%. Johnny, you like hot sauce?
I love it.
You ever try Silk City?
I know, but I want to. I want
Should
to
go
use
there
the,
and use the promo. They got so many fucking different kinds. It's amazing. Mild, hot.
I want the one,
spicy, everything.
want the one named after Gino's Jack's friend there.
Oh, Aaron Burke. That's Badass
Yeah.
Jew.
That's it.
That
Okay, I
is their
definitely
best
want that.
one by far. They have amazing ones, but that's their most popular. It's got a lot of heat to it, but it's also got a lot of flavor to it. It's amazing.
Good on an egg sandwich.
Yes. Very good egg sandwich. Good on pasta. Good on a lot of different things. It cuts that any thickness they have right there. The flavor goes right through. Kevin Dombrowski, if you know him, great comic. He's got Just Joking buffalo sauce. It's fantastic on wings. It's
Where's
really incredible.
where's potato sauce?
They are working. We don't know if it's happening, but there's rumors that something is coming soon. So we're not saying that yet.
Yeah. Hot potato sauce, right?
It wouldn't be potatoes. It would be something totally different if it happens, but it's a running bit in the show.
POS
Bobby, are you
sauce.
coming back?
I don't think he's coming back. I think we
Bobby?
scared him away.
He told me, he said, dude, Chinese.
They had a lot of hot sauces they had to get to before ours. You know, it's definitely a quality of podcast thing. 100%.
Hello. But just so use the promo code POS, you know, for I was gonna say something, but it's gonna be fun though. Pat's Oriental Super. That's what it stands for, POS. All right. So get your hot sauce. It's wonderful. You know what? Maybe we should just end it there. Should we do another
And like
story?
I was gonna say before the Asian voice went on for 10 minutes, if you do have AIDS, you don't have an immune system. So literally, Silk City hot sauce might be your best defense against anything. Like,
Yeah.
you can't take anything else. It literally might be your last line of defense.
If you have AIDS and you're watching this, you should get your AIDS checked first and then watch this. You have AIDS. Bye, Johnny. Oh, there he is. He's like, I think I fell down the AIDS hole. Do people still have AIDS?
Well,
Yeah,
they can control it now.
You don't
They
really
just
hear
don't talk
about it
as
anymore.
much.
There's commercials for the medication now. It comes on
What shows are you watching?
wrestling.
No, I know that one. I know the exact one you're talking about too. It's like the
It's on
black guy
the-
with the hair all up in a bun, and he's like, "I can live a normal life now."
Yeah,
I feel like
it's
you
on the
should probably
USA
still
Network.
tell
a
your
lot, right?
partners.
Not that normal.
Yeah,
You
there
got
are a lot of
AIDS,
Christians
yo.
who certainly wouldn't define that as normal.
It's real normal to the part where you're like, hey, before you slide that into my asshole, I've got AIDS. That's not normal.
Oh, it's a kitty.
No one has AIDS, right? They have HIV and you die of AIDS. Is that how it works?
No. So AIDS
Oh,
is when your
no.
body, it's a certain threshold of T cells. It's when you don't have an immune system anymore. And that doesn't actually kill you. What kills you is one of these small diseases that you wouldn't normally get if you have a healthy immune system.
What
One of
kills
the
you makes
common
you
ones.
stronger, according to women in songs.
Well, turns out Kelly Clarkson didn't have the HIV.
Oh, Kerry Clarkson. She have so much AIDS, Kerry Clarkson.
I don't even think that called for it. I don't
Definitely
even
did.
know.
Say Kelly
know
Clarkson
how
in an
we got
Asian
there.
voice. Say it. It's fun.
Nope.
Kerry Clarkson. Oh, she American Idol. She know Ruben Studdard.
I
Cray
got health
Aiken.
insurance.
Cray
Yeah,
Aiken. He have AIDS. Cray Aiken. Right? Did he have AIDS?
This podcast
Yeah,
has been
He had
AIDS.
potential. He had potential.
He have whole podcast have AIDS.
No, just there's that one bit that kind of killed it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I so sorry. Your killer bit about Kenny G for 45 minutes. That was amazing. Oh,
That's what I was referring to.
My riddle Asian joke. Riddle, like my penis. That's a terrible one. Maybe that show you shouldn't have said I was a pedophile. And that's why I'm tanking this show. Listen, people are going to come back and go, when are they going to do nothing but Kenny G and the Asian guy? That's what we want. See?
Well, it's good to go out on top. Johnny, you've been the last guest on the POS show. Go ahead, buddy. What do you
Well,
got for us? Plug
He's
your
like, why?
dates.
This is great. Whatever.
I'm retired from the entertainment business or lack of entertainment business.
Yeah.
You guys are great, man. I appreciate you.
Well, tell
having
them where
me
they
on.
can see your podcast, which is the number one podcast in Connecticut. Where can they?
You can go to you can find the Beer Man Beer podcast on Spotify, Apple, wherever you can listen to podcasts. We're not a video, just audio show for now. Maybe we'll catch up to you guys and do a YouTube show.
It'd be tough for you
And,
guys because you guys get pretty drunk, and that's hard
we
to
do.
record with video.
Yeah, we might have to hire somebody with a camera.
It'd be tough, but it's a fun podcast. Everyone should check it out. It's not just, you don't have to be a beer enthusiast to listen to the show. They're fun guys who have a great time. They talk about music. They have fun guests. It's a cooler show, so definitely check it out.
A lot of people listen to podcasts just because they miss that friend interaction. You know what I mean? It feels like you're hanging out with your buddies all day. What more do you want than beer, music, sports? And it's an award-winning version of that. You know what I mean? Like it's certified stamped by the readers of Connecticut. And from what I hear, you guys have a pretty good literacy rate. So that's probably
Yeah, they read.
like if it was the readers of Mississippi, I'd be less impressed. But Connecticut has a pretty good public school system.
What was that word? What kind of rate?
Literacy.
Oh.
Nope. No need.
I kind of want to say that word in a different way.
Well, we'll end the podcast in about 5 minutes. You
Okay.
can say it as many times as you want.
All right, I won't do it, but I kind of want to do it. But all right, all right, Bobby, say stuff.
Oh, check out the Eastside Dave show with Roy Harder every Tuesday at 7:30 on Compound Media. We got a big secret show coming up. We're going to announce it next Sunday, so be on the lookout and clear your schedule the 21st of December. We've been having a lot of fun recently. Check out the Patreon. We just had Stevie Lou on. It was a lot of fun. We've had Ray on in the past. We've been leaking a couple of them to give you a taste, but we've got some fun things coming. We're going to try to go hard over Christmas when most other podcasts are on vacation.
Yep.
You know, fill some time there. I know I was joking, obviously, when I was like, this was the last episode, but I am going to sign off that way from now on because it's the holiday season and people get depressed, so you never know. Pat, what do you got?
I have AIDS. So if you can help me find that commercial so I can live a normal life, it'd be fantastic. Subscribe to the podcast. If you can't afford the Patreon, we understand. We love you over there. I mean, we're already putting a second show on there all the time, but something like you said, we leak it something, but coming in the new year, that won't be. It'll be one episode for free, and then one episode will be there all the time. They're fun. They're crazy. If you think we get nuts on these regular ones, there's a reason why they go over there. But usually halfway through, Bobby goes, nope, this one's on the Patreon. And then we learn. But sometimes we have a week where you can't just keep saying that. But we have fun. We enjoy it. I think you'll enjoy it. You get these episodes, the free ones, before anybody else does as well. It's a lot of fun. We have little polls and fun things. We talk back and forth with everybody on there. So just join us. It's POS Podcast on Patreon. For as little as $3 a month, you get, at least 8 episodes a fucking month. So that's enjoyable. And then if you can't do that, you can't afford it, we get it. Go over to YouTube. Just subscribe there. The POS Podcast. Subscribe. Join us up on there. Like it. All that fun stuff. We appreciate you doing that stuff. Johnny, thank you so much for being on, brother. I love you. I'm always good.
Thank you for having me, man. Always appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it.
Big fan of you guys.
And Bobby.
If you can't join them, beat them. And don't be a piece of shit.
Literacy rate.